Hey guys, I'm going to create this Hello Smoky Eyes makeup look today. I really like how this look turns out and I hope you guys will enjoy this tutorial. I'm just priming my face using this photography fluid primer which I've talked about in my blog and I've linked it in the description box below. I'm also priming my under eyes to avoid my concealer from creasing. For my base, I'm applying the YSL Radiance Awakening Foundation using the YSL Foundation brush. I pump out 2 pumps of foundation into the well of this brush and apply it to my face using a buffing motion. I've talked about this foundation last week, so please watch the review if you're interested in getting one for yourself. I bought the brush after I posted the review and it's not actually necessary for you to use this brush with the foundation. You can use any foundation or buffing brush you already own. This buffing motion actually gives a more flawless finish to the skin. I'm also applying the YSL Touche Eclat Radiant Touch under my eyes to brighten up this area a little bit more since I have a lot of darkness there. I'm blending this product using a MAC Masterclass Oval Brush 3. Since I have some new breakouts, I'm just doing a pinpoint concealing using a concealer and a small pointy concealer brush. As usual, I'm setting my under eye concealer using Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder. I'm also setting my base using a translucent powder. Before we start on our eye makeup, I'm priming my eyelids using an eyeshadow primer. For today's eye makeup, I'll be using eyeshadows from the Tartelette In Bloom Clay Eyeshadow Palette. I'm starting off by applying Flower Child as a base color all over my eyes using a flat eyeshadow brush. I'm applying Smarty Pants as my transition shade using a crease blending brush. Using a smaller crease brush, I'm applying Rebel to add depth to the crease area. For my outer and inner V, I'm applying Leader using a fluffy blending brush. I think the brush that I'm using actually comes from the Anastasia Beverly Hills Self-Made palette. Anyways, for this part, I'm adding the color slowly to these areas to avoid looking too dark. It's easier to add more colors than having to take them off. So always start off with little products first and then you can add more as you go along. Going back to Smarty Pants and the crease brush, I'm using this color to blend the harsh edge on my crease. I'm spraying a bit of water to my brush to make it wet, and using this wet brush, I'm applying Funny Girl on the center of my eyelids. This wet application makes the eyeshadow looks even more intense. I'm also applying this color in the center of my lower lash line. Going back to Leader, I'm applying this color along the inner and outer third of my lower lash line using a pointy crease brush. I'm lining my waterline and tightline using a black pencil eyeliner. I'm also creating a wing liner along my upper lash line using Tarteist Clay Paint Liner and a MAC 266 brush. I use whatever's left on the brush and run it along the lower lash line very close to the lashes. Lastly, I curled my lashes, applied mascara and add falsies to complete the eye makeup. For this look, I'm contouring my face using Smashbox contour powder. I'm buffing the color under my cheekbones and on my temples. I also contour the sides of my nose a little bit for some definition. For my blush, I choose this vibrant pink blush for my cheeks. I also add a little bit of highlight on my face using the new Hourglass Ambient Strobing Powder. I find that this highlighter has very fine shimmer particles, so the highlight looks very soft and subtle. For my lips, I'm applying MAC Velvet Teddy and add a bit of L'Oreal Blushing Harmony to complete the whole look. If you guys enjoyed this tutorial, please give me a thumbs up. Thanks for watching and don't forget to subscribe.